Okay, so I'm giving away the entire blueprint today of how I made more than $19 million in the past 3.5 years and how you can implement the same. Specifically, this is going to be about how I did it so that I could sell my brands. I sold 2 extremely large ecom brands this year for multiple $1 million. And that in itself, of course, means that all of my brands are legit. They are real brands, and all of this info is actually publicly available. So I'll take you through everything today, from how I structured the business to how I found the products and scaled these e-com stores. Not to take anything away from all of the online people out there trying to teach e-com, but a matter of the fact is that I haven't seen anyone else as a 23-year-old sell their business for multiple $1 million and go from 0 to $19 million in revenue within a period of 3 years. Unfortunately, a lot of people out there are teaching all about how you should do e-com, when in reality they haven't really done anything that impressive. Now, I'm still to this day doing solid numbers with my ecom brands, and I'm continuing to reach for that 20 million euros in revenue. I'm not here to take anything away from any of the online gurus out there, but let me just be very honest with you and say that if you are trying to succeed with dropshipping, you're going down the wrong road. Dropshipping is trash, and literally every single person preaching dropshipping to you is not capable of building a real business. Because why would you ever prefer dropshipping? Margins are lower when dropshipping compared to having a real brand. Customer experience is worse. You're facing way more issues in your everyday life, and generally you cannot sell your business for as much as real ecom brands can. The matter of the fact is that most of the people you see online haven't done anything impressive whatsoever. They've made a couple of $1 million in revenue, and then they chose to become an online expert. That's not the way to do it. So I'm here to give you a raw breakdown of exactly how you can go about building real brands without having to invest tens of thousands upfront. If you're searching for the real money in any business whatsoever, you're looking for that exit, because in an exit you will literally be paid between 2 to 4 times the yearly profit of your ecom brand, and that's exactly what I did. I got paid 3 times the yearly profits of my ecom brands paid up front, literally just to sell my businesses. And so you can see one of the stores I sold here, this store right here, and I can just refresh, has done more than 10 million euros in the European market, and we have crushed it with the branding here. And yeah, I scaled it to the moon by building a real authentic ecom brand. So as you can see here, this is the revenue. We've scaled the stores to extremely high levels and was able to sell it for a multiple, which is just another proof of how legit this business was. So as you can see, we've done huge numbers with this ecom store right here. November this year is coming up. Now, I'm not running this brand any longer since I sold it, but last year across all of my ecom brands in November, within 30 days, I literally did $1.8 million. So know what I'm doing here, guys, okay? I even made a YouTube video breaking it down here on the channel. You can check that out later. So the main reason why I've done so well so fast with all of my ecom brands is due to the reason that I've been able to find niches and build extremely high-end brand in those niches. So what I'm going to show you now is how I will go about doing this entire process from scratch again today with a completely new brand that has the same potential and that comes very close to what I've done with all of my stores. Let me show you the brand we're going to take a look at. It's called Cooker. Basically, if you don't know them, what they do is they sell you premium water taps that can do automatically boiling water for you. If you know the kitchen industry, you know that these guys are the top people in it, right? This is the most premium water tap you can possibly get. You can see the price here even. This is 1,550 pounds, which is equivalent to $2,000 for a single water tap. This is as premium as it gets. And the matter of the fact is that these guys are crushing it. They've been around for many years and they are scaling so hard across the entire world. And they are by far the market leader within this niche because everyone wants a high-end looking good boiling water tap that can automatically do boiling water for you in your everyday life. Let me show you quickly how large these guys actually are by using SimilarWeb. If we're pulling it up here, you can see that they're doing between 135 to 200,000 sessions each month. So let's just be conservative and enter 135,000 here on the calculator. Generally, the more expensive a product is, the lower the conversion rate it is because people have to decide way more and they wait way longer with buying the product. So I think it's very conservative of placing a conversion rate of just 1% on this product. That means these guys get 1,350 orders every single month. Okay, so then let's multiply that by $2,000. That's $2,700 they at least do, every single month. I can promise you they are doing way more than that, but they are printing, absolutely printing. Now you can also use a tool like Shop Hunter. I'll link to it down in the description, but this should give you a rough estimate of how large these guys are. The most obvious question is, how did I come about these guys? And the matter of the fact is that if you're into the kitchen niche, if you're into finding new homes or high-end kitchen equipment, which I am right now because I'm moving to a new place soon, you know Cooker. Cooker is the largest brand within that niche of premium water taps, especially in Denmark and in Scandinavia. Scandinavia, where I'm from. So this is a great example of a product that has a huge potential. So with anything in life, anything in business, if you want to succeed with it, you can't just directly copy what everyone else is doing, okay? You need to have a different angle. And now the angle for this product right here is so obvious to me. We'll sell the same water tap here, but for a lower price. Kuka has done two things really well. They've branded themselves extremely high-end and they've got a good quality product. That's literally it. So if we can do the same but have a lower price point but as high of a branding still, we can definitely outcompete and steal sales from them. There's no doubt about it. If we open up Google Trends here, you can see that for the past 5 years in the UK, boiling tap has been trending. Like, it has had a steady volume, okay? There's no real ups and downs. It is just always relevant in the market. In a lot of scenarios, you can do so much profits by finding these smaller pockets of niches, by looking where everyone else isn't looking. Once again, what you'll hear most dropshipping gurus say to you online is that your product needs to solve a large problem and be unique and be very lightweight, all that kind of bullshit. But I'm here to tell you that that's not true, okay? You can make so much money as well just taking products that are already on the market and positioning yourself different. It's the same I did with the brand Scandinavian Rest and with all of my other brands. And in some scenarios, they weren't even problem solving. They just had a high AOV, a high margin, and a proof of concept from somebody else. In this scenario, it's Kuka. So if I were to sell this product tomorrow, one of the main things I would do immediately would be to get high quality images made of this product. Today, you can literally just do AI or use product renderers to get high quality images for products like these. You can basically just get an animation guy to put this water tap in the most high-end looking kitchen in the world, and boom, you've got an amazing looking image. I've done more than 8 million euros before in the home decor niche with a very similar product. All of our images were 3D rendered, so I know this works really well, and it is extremely cost efficient as well. You don't need to rent a high-end kitchen. You can use a tool like Midjourney to do it for you even. So the first gameplay here would be to price point ourselves lower. Now, naturally, we need to find a product, and I would just go onto Alibaba, search for boiling water tap like I've done here, and pick a few variations, okay? Literally just see if we can find any that looks interesting, that are high-end looking. As you can see, there are so many variations in here. I think this looks like a very good option of a high quality water tap with a supplier that's verified, okay? Now, I have also got private agents that can help source all of these products for the best possible price and quality. These people are also available if you click the link down below to schedule a call with me. The next most obvious things a lot of you guys probably are wondering is, Nikolai, now do we then have to order home inventory since we're building a brand, or what's the process here? So look, when I started out, I didn't have any capital whatsoever either. And that's why I recommend when building a brand to first test the product using pre-orders, okay? So we won't order the product home yet. We will literally just launch this product using the content we can find online or make using AI or 3D renders and launch it on a site, see whether it works. When we've then got the sales, that's when we jump in and order home a small bulk to a 3PL. Once again, there's no argument for doing dropshipping. Just stop it, guys. It's ridiculous how many people are saying that dropshipping is the real go-to model. And I get it, like so many people have made it seem like dropshipping isn't dead. And also, I'll be honest with you, dropshipping isn't dead. You can definitely make money with it, but there is no real argument to why you would do dropshipping rather than building a brand, except that if you're just bad at business. So that might obviously be the case for you if you're trying to go down that route. It is not that difficult building a brand, and it is way more profitable. So my game plan with this water tap, now that I've sourced it, would be to do a local market strategy. What I mean by that is I would launch this product only in a market like Denmark, Sweden, or the Netherlands probably. These are very profitable e-com markets at the moment, and I would do a localized store in either of those countries. So if we're targeting the Netherlands, it should be on a domain called .nl, a localized domain translated into Dutch. More important though, we want to position ourselves as experts here, so be sure that your name is very closely aligned to the water tap and what it does, and that all of the content and the entire site is very well branded. What you can even do with a product like this is to advertise it and say that it's Scandinavian design or quality. That could be a kind of unique angle as well. And then you literally just ask the supplier here of a catalog of their different variations. You can see they've got a silver, black, gold, matte black version here, and I would just launch all of them on our site to have a small catalog but still be in the niche of water taps. By being an expert in a niche like this, we can really become profitable. Way too many people when starting out think they need to have way too many different products. You don't. You want to be extremely niche down. That way you come off as the industry leader and the market expert in your product. And the main thing that will allow you to do is to get people to trust you very easily. So I would do a localized store in the Netherlands, literally just put these products on the site and run ads on Meta and and Google. Google, you can literally just do a search campaign or a performance max. And on Meta, I would just do a couple of video ads and then some image ads. I kid you not, for most of my ecom brands, the best performing creatives has been images, just basic images with the product and with some kind of text offer, right? This can perform incredibly well, and you can just use a software like Canva to generate these images for you. They have even got a free trial. So this is exactly what I'm doing over and over and over again to make at least 7 to 8 million euros yearly with e-commerce, and I'm still doing it to this day, okay? Find something that works for anyone else, put a different touch upon it, and brand it high end and in a sub niche, and then scale it to the moon with ads, okay? As I said, if you want to work with me to create a similar brand for you, click the first link down in the description. Peace.